Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Blind. Before we sprint off into this forest behind us, got one thing to show. We got an add-on. It's called Bagnon, and it fixes the problem that we're having with our bags being all over the place. So now they're all right here. Instead of covering up the entire side of the screen, being all spread out and problematic, now we got it all under control. Alright. Loch Modan. It's very cold back in Morogh, and apparently less so. Ooh, that's an interesting view. All sorts of interesting stuff this way. We got some big trees, some kind of statue thingy, cliffside, castle of some description. Valley of Kings. I assume that's one of the kings over there, the big ol' statue thingies. Amazing how it's incredibly snowy just over those mountains. But no problems here whatsoever. And we got a signpost. That's nice. We got Dunmerose that way. Thalsamar's that way. And the Searing Gorge is that way. Mountaineer Cobbleflint has a quest for us. Is it by any chance kill a bunch of these bears?
Great to meet you.
In defense of the king's lands, we need to protect the Loch, Eric Erickson. With so many of the king's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevasse. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 10 Stone Splitter Trogs and 10 Stone Splinter Scouts and report back. And we'll receive 5 silver, and Dalaran Sharp restores 243 health over 21 seconds. So this is level 2 cheese.
See you soon.
I can get behind that. Now the question is, where would the Trogs be? Because right now I'm always seeing bears. Ooh, there's something up in this. Is this a fortress with actual people inside it? Unlike the ones in Dunmerose, where literally no one was inside. For some reason. What a novel concept. A fortress with people in it. Here's Thorval Deepforge.
How are you?
Supplying the front. I have no time to chat. You have business with me. This is the guy that wanted all that copper stuff. Eventually, my friend. Eventually. I'll take that axe. Captain Rugglefuss.
What's on your mind?
The Trog threat. Everybody's very concerned about Trogs. Warrior. You may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over Dwarven lands. I am, very aware. Everybody keeps telling me about it. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we are left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the gate here, and we cannot leave our posts for fear of invasion. But we need someone to we need some pressure put on those damned trogs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the trogs. Bring back 8 trog stone teeth as proof. So 8 trog stone teeth back to this guy, and we get 5 more silver for that.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I feel like you guys need to communicate more. Go kill trogs. Go kill trogs. You could present a unified quest and get people going to go solve your problems much quicker. Where's the fun in that? So they say the trogs are up in the hills. All I see in the hills are fancy statues and buildings. Don't know if you can go inside the buildings. Based on how they're just sticking out of the hills with no discernible paths, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually couldn't go in there. We got some aggressive bears.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
That works.
Not enough. Ravage.
So if I use Blood Rage first, it puts me in combat, then I can't use Charge. But if I use Charge first,
I need to get closer.
then there's no problems. Okay, I know I complain about the Mountaineers not doing anything, but when they actually do something, can they not steal my stuff? Grumble, grumble, grumble. What do we have over here? A forest lurker. That's a very large spider. And the squirrel's just watching. Door locked. Requires key to Searing Gorge. Hey, dude on the ram, what do you know about this? Mountaineer Petalbitty.
How are you?
I don't care to hear it, Eric Erickson. Nope, no way are you going to be let into the Searing Gorge. Impossible. Not going to happen. How many times do I have to tell you? I can't let you in. Do you not speak common? Are you an orc in disguise? No. No. If I let you in, I have to let everybody in. Pretty soon your close friend will want in. Then their distant relatives, then their friends, and so on and so forth. The last time that happened, well, we don't talk about last time it happened.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Fine. Be that way. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go into your Searing Gorge anyways. Sounds too warm. I'm already impacted by how much warmer it is here than the previous place. I don't even want to know what's going on in a place called the Searing Gorge. Just sounds problematic. So I'm guessing the trogs might be down this way. Or this is just the path over here. They say they're in the hills. I can't get into it. Like, there's no way I can get up this. Is it this way? No? Well, I can't seem to get up into the hills where these supposed trogs are. I can't get into the Searing Gorge. So I'm going to take the other path. Into Thelsamar. Parkour. Maybe not into as much as towards. See how the map's looking. You would think that would say the other place. Is that further on the map or Badlands? Kargath. There's the Searing Gorge. So it just skips over to this area from here. So there must be another entrance to the Badlands somewhere else. Maybe these are the hills they were talking about the Trogs being in. That's possible. Now, how does that count as discovering Loch Modan? A branch in the road. Fork in the road. Okay, this definitely feels like in the hills to me. Is it nighttime over here? Or is it just nighttime because it's nighttime? Aha, Trogs. Oh my goodness, so many Trogs. This is the Stone Splinter Valley.
I'm out of range.
Harry, no.
Not enough rage.
Where do you think you're going? My goodness, at the number of dudes over here. Just an absurd number of dudes.
I need to get closer.
As opposed to other areas where there wasn't enough dudes. Now there's just a crazy amount of dudes. Alright. We're looking for Stone Splinter Trogs, Stone Splinter Scouts.
Too far away.
Oh, come on. He's a ranged attack. It's called Scout. Yeah, I can see that.
Need more rage.
So Scouts are more of a ranged kind of guy. I think there's a way to turn off the flashing. As fancy as it is, it's not really what I'm looking for. Flash find, fading effects. I don't know what the fading effects is. Let's see if that's what I'm looking for. What's going on over here? We got... looks like a whole group of people. Multiple scouts. I don't know if I could take multiple scouts at the same time. But then the problem becomes I have to get to the actual melee guys, which seem to be possibly behind the scouts. Makes things more difficult for me. Oh look, an enormous spider coming to say hello. Please don't. Please don't say hello. I'd prefer if you didn't.
I need to get closer. Can't do that yet.
This is the melee version one. Haunch of meat. This is the new higher level food stuffs.
Not ready yet.
It's a work in progress. Oh my, what do we have here? Right, it's still flashing, so. Fading effects. A commoner's sword, level 8. And a scroll of stamina. Increases the target's stamina by 4 for 30 minutes. I've actually run. Oh, they got friends. Well, we tried. 2 guys. Too strong. And we're somewhere we don't even know. Wonder what the specific interactions for whether or not another guy comes to fight me is. New strategy. If 2 guys, leave. As we were just about to the point where we could handle more than 1 guy. But they were all significantly lower level than we were at that point. So, in reality, we still can't handle 2 guys. Now we're Spooky Ghost. And we're back.
That is
A wooden buckler. How's that compare to mine? Ah. Much better. Look at that. Just randomly getting an amazing upgrade. Sword's not very good. But this shield, that's an extra 120 armor. And the same amount of block. Yes, please. I'm not going to complain.
can't do that yet.
About an extra 100 armor. That just sounds like a good time for me, all things considered. Just a great plan.
Too far away. out of range.
Wonder how much this sword's gonna be worth. Probably quite a bit.
Not enough rage. That ability is
Was not convinced that was a good spot to fight him, as he was very likely to just sprint off into the rest of those guys.
too far away.
Lag. Well, this isn't great. Alternatively, this could be the moment of peace, to bring peace between the dwarven and trod kind. That's clearly what's going to happen right now. Disconnected!